from cricket to the world of movies. God of cricket, Sachin Tendulkar. God of Indian movies of the 1970s and 1980s, ladies and gentlemen, Amitabh Bachchan. Amitabh Bachchan is a big name in public speaking. If you have ever been to Golconda Fort, if you have ever seen advertisements of the Gujarat or even the Rajasthan, you will realize the fact that Amitabh Bachchan's voice is the voice that has been used. In fact, it is said he has the most famous voice in India today. But did you really know something about Amitabh Bachchan? Did you know the fact that when he did apply for All India Radio for the first time, he was rejected and he was told his voice is not very good? Ladies and gentlemen, there's a very strong learning in that. The world might probably say we are not very good. And when I use the word world, it could be our friends, it could be our families, it could be the peer group. But if you are convinced that you have a strength, expose that to the world. It's your responsibility to convince the world that your strengths are true strengths. You need to believe in that, but more importantly, you also have to convince others in that. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is what is public speaking all about. In the previous video on Sachin Tendulkar, I did talk about the fact that we need to learn from the goods and the bads of our heroes. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I am going to be showing you one clipping of Amitabh Bachchan. Watch it and be impressed. And while you are being impressed, ask yourself, what are the traits that you see that make him an impressive speaker? In effect, why is that you are in love with this scene?
There are two Indias in this country. One India is training at the leash, eager to spring forth and live up to all the adjectives that the world has been recently showering upon us. The other India is the leash. One India says, give me a chance and I'll prove myself. The other India says, prove yourself first and maybe then you'll have a chance. One India lives in the optimism of our hearts. The other India lurks in the skepticism of our minds. One India wants. The other India hopes. One India leads. The other India follows. These conversions are on the rise. With each passing day, more and more people from the other India are coming over to this side. And quietly, while the world is not looking, a pulsating, dynamic new India is emerging. An India whose faith in success is far greater than its fear of failure. An India that no longer boycotts foreign-made goods, but buys out the companies that make them instead. History, they say, is a bad motorist. It rarely ever signals its intentions when it's taking a turn. This is that rarely ever moment. History is turning a page.
Very impressed? I'm sure you were. Let's quickly have a look at why you are impressed. Point number one. All the while in this, he was looking at the camera and speaking. You remember the previous one I said, a person who is not very confident breaks eye contact. Sachin Tendulkar did. Amitabh Bachchan did not. Ladies and gentlemen, that is a reflection of true confidence. Second, did you look at his dressing? It was off. He was professionally dressed. There is a concept of what is known as power dressing. And yes, that is another topic to be covered sometime later in this module. But that was not it. There was one more very important thing that you would have noticed. He was balancing himself well. Quite often, when public speakers come onto the dais and stand their dance, you will find them standing on one leg, putting the weight on one leg, or even shuffling. The shuffle could be on the left and right, it could be front and back, what I call as dancers. You will be surprised to see how many dancers are there among us. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this was impressive. But I am going to show you one more clipping, again of Amitabh Bachchan. Watch this.
Listen. देवियों और सज्जनों, मेरे प्यारे दोस्तों, विद्यार्थियों, आप सभी को मेरा प्यार भरा नमस्कार, ढेर सारी दुआएं और बहुत सारा आशीर्वाद। बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद आपका। प्यारे दोस्तों, जब मुझे यहां आकर आप सबको संबोधित करने का अवसर प्राप्त हुआ, तब मुझे यह एहसास हुआ कि ये जिम्मेदारी कितनी अहम और कितनी कठिन है। मेरे टीचर्स से और बड़ों से जो मैंने सीखा, उसने मेरे दिल और दिमाग पर एक गहरा असर छोड़ा है। उनकी दी हुई सीख मुझे आज आप सबके सामने खड़े होने का योग बना रही है। इसके लिए मैं उन सबको बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद देता हूं। इसलिए जी,
You will realize the fact that here again his eye contact is good enough. He was looking sideways because the audience was well spread out. His voice as usual is wonderful, but look at his leg movements. You will realize the fact that they are not actually balanced. You will realize that confidence is somewhere missing. Ladies and gentlemen, Amitabh Bachchan is Amitabh Bachchan. Any day I would love and salute his confidence. But there are going to be times when some element of body probably highlights tension, and this was one such. Now why am I showing you this? I am showing you this for two reasons. One, I want you to recognize the fact that a good speaker might also have certain signals from the body which are considered to be a negative body language. It's alright. But there's a second reason. The second reason is when you know the fact that certain elements are considered to be negative in body language, try to avoid that. So when next time you go onto the stage, whenever you are standing, see to it that you are balancing your weight. See to it that you're not dancing too much, because any distraction is a bad distraction. Public speaking is all about getting the attention of the audience on what you speak, not on what you dance. At the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, you are not there impressing them with your dance style. You are there impressing them with your ideas as communicated by you. And that, ladies and gentlemen, essentially means that they should concentrate on what you are saying rather than what you are doing. And the beauty is, for quite a few people who are on the stage, they do more than speak more. Let's learn, let's improve, let's rock. Thank you so much.